Well, hello there, good night to you all. So, this will be my review for episode 16 of Shingeki no Kyojin or Attack on Titan, titled The Prelude to the Counterattack Part 3. So, basically, this was very good chapter for me. Especially it was a Jin chapter or episode. Mm, and basically, um, we still see the last situation due to the Battle of Trust. We see that the all the trainees are their gear is kind of being inspect under inspection because like they explained on the last episode, the ones that killed the two titans that were being used by uh, Angie were seen left the place using the 3D maneuver gear. So they are kinda suspecting that it was one of the trainees or two of the trainees that did it, so they are looking for it. But after a close inspection, it's revealed that none of the gears used by any of the trainees accused use. So that inspection did not give any information about who killed the titans. So, and then we have Connie um, having his doubts about which division he should join, because this is also the night where they must choose each which of the branches of the military they wish to enroll. And like you know, there are three branches: the military police, the garrison forces, and the recon forces, or the survey corps. And basically, Connie is kind of wondering about which branch he should choose, and then he kind of tries to talk with Annie, and basically Annie says what she already says, that she wants to join the military police. And Armin and Mikasa, well, they will join the survey corps. And the big surprise was Jin, because we actually see an image where they are burning the bodies of the soldiers that died during the defense of Trust. And Jin is kind of thinking on Marco and on Marco's death. And it was at that moment that he decided that he would join the Survey Corps. And that kind of surprised me. Because honestly, I must say that Jin was the character that I disliked the most since the beginning. Then I gained more respect for him during the Battle of Trust and the actions he did in the Battle of Trust. And well, this episode kind of proves that Jin is a very interesting character. Um, Probably is the character that, from all the group, who is the character that undergoes more changes, and that's very interesting. because the guy is simply an average guy. He does not have any ulterior motive of hate towards the Titans because something have happened to him or to his family or something like that, like Aaron, Mikasa, Armin, Bertold, Reiner, and others. And he was always thinking on terms of status and being safe and far away from the front lines and such. So this turn in his character completely was very interesting and kinda the character Jean kinda begins growing gradually in me and towards me liking his character and changing my opinion of this character. That's very interesting. Not all the anime can do it, but I like the animes where we have one vision of a given character at the beginning, and then we see clearly the changes that the character is undergoing. And Jin, for me, is one of those cases that is very interesting and makes his own character uh, more interesting. Well, I'm not saying that he is my favorite character of Attack on Titan because he is not. However, he kind of climbed a bit on my consideration since Trust and until this episode. So, and basically, the the climax of this episode is when Commander Irvin kind of speaks with the trainees and he gives a speech and he kind of explains what they are going to do. And that's quite strange for him to do to a bunch of guys that are not even part of the Survey Corps or the Recon Forces. So I do wonder what is the ulterior motive of Irving to do this. Because on last episode we have that small talk between him and Mike was kinda asking him what Commander Irving intended to do. And we also have that final question that he made to Aaron, asking him what or who do you think the enemy is. So I kinda feeling that, and also Armin kinda noticed this on this episode when Aaron was speaking and giving the speech to the group of trainees, that he does not trust the trainees for some reason, and he kinda, it's my feeling that he kinda expose the plan that he is preparing in a way to kinda lure someone something out eventually. uh, that's my understanding of this situation. So this is interesting, and in the end, he kind of gives the speech. He explains what he intends to do, and then he goes on and talks about the surviving rate in the Survey Corps, and that more than half of the forces in these for past 4 years they were killed in combat against the Titans. And he also says that all the trainees that join in now, he expects that in the least 30% of them will die during these 4 years and such. So he kind of paints a very grim picture about what is the destiny of the soldiers that are part of the survey forces, of the recon forces. And eventually a great amount of trainees that was hearing him out kinda leave. And one of the trainees that leave obviously is Annie, because Annie continues to be interested in joining the military police. So I guess she will be now joining the military police. And from the group of Aaron, basically, Jean joined the Survey Corps, Armin Mikasa, Krista, and the other girl that is always with her also joined, and Connie ended up also deciding to join the recon forces, and even Sasha kinda decided to join. So this was very interesting. So, and then they go to the castle where Aaron, Levy, and the other guys are, and they will now under when we see them during the episode, even if briefly, they kinda are undergoing formation, and basically they did not learn new combat abilities. Basically they were teach on strategy, and what are the strategies that the survey corps use when they are on a campaign in an expedition, because Irvin those see, tells them after they decide to join that they will now be also part of the new expedition that will be launched in 1 month from the time they enter in the survey forces. Uh, and the end of the episode, when they depart to the expedition, happens 1 month after they join the survey forces, because they were instructed in tactics. And during these months, all they are doing is gaining instruction in tactics and formations and such. So, and basically, this is the episode. We also have a very emotional talk between Jean and Aaron when they meet at the castle. Uh, and Rugley, in a nutshell, that's the episode. And it was a very interesting episode. Like I say in the beginning of the video, is clearly for me a Jean episode. I liked a lot the development or the character development of this character. Um, I do hope that we see also other characters gaining more development in the couple of the next episodes. I did see the preview for next week episode. It will be an amazing episode, without a doubt. And well, that's it. So this is my review, and also my thoughts and some hypotheses about what could be the plan between in urban mind. I'm guessing he intends to discover something, reveal something, lure out something or someone. That's my feeling on this issue. But you could agree, you could disagree with me. If you agree and you want to leave a comment, please be my guest. If you disagree, present me what are your opinions about what is the planning of Aaron to reveal the operation plan to a bunch of trainees, and like we see, the majority of them did not join the survey forces. or the recon forces. So tell me what are your thoughts on it. So that's it. This is my review for Shingeki no Kyojin episode 16 or Attack on Titan. Hope you enjoy, stay well, peace, see you soon.